Hello, Kindred Spirits, and welcome to my spiritual oasis. Here, weary souls come to find inner wisdom and peace. Today, we're going to be doing some dream interpretations. They function a little bit different than normal pick-a-cards, but we're going to kind of do them like pick-a-cards. So we have 3 groups with a dream interpretation card, and they are meant to be face up. So you are meant to select the card that the imagery is calling to you. So the whole idea is that you are focusing your energy on a dream that you've had and pulling out like a dream that you've had that you want to take advantage of, basically. So pulling out the themes from that dream and getting more information to try to like convert your subconscious energy, like the dream world, into more conscious, your more conscious waking life is the idea. But today we have 3 groups. So we have dream related to books, love, and buying. And that's the order that we're going to look into it. A lot of this has to do with you interpreting the information, picking out the messages that relate to your particular dream, because obviously these items could be involved in your dream in various different ways. So a lot of intuition on your part, but we're just going to go ahead with it and see what comes of it. I have 3 decks that we're going to be using to help guide our conversation and shed some light on some potential topics and potential meanings for these different dream elements. And so we have our Hidden Worlds Oracle deck, the Moonology Oracle, and just Tarot over here. So, without further explanation, if you need time to meditate and recall your dream, do some deep breathing, you can pause the video here, take your time and do that before selecting your group. Otherwise, we're just going to move on into group number 1. Hello, group number 1, and welcome to your dream interpretation reading for today. So you selected books. So the first thing that I notice when I look at this card, well, I feel like you get this sense of like books coming to life. That sort of energy, books coming to life. It's very interesting because we have this like robotic type of being kind of opening these pages of this book, and almost like they're extracting information out of the book. First thing that came to mind for me is there could be a particular book that your subconscious mind is trying to recall or get you to recall or get you to remember. Some keywords also for books in your dream is culture, knowledge, writing, wisdom, communication, and information. Yeah, I'm really getting this information. I'm really feeling that hard. So let's consult our Moon Oracle first. What messages does our Moon Oracle have? Dreams and books, communication, information. Something interesting about this robotic being. Seems very interesting. seems very, I don't know how to put it, more like almost like systematic and relentless. Just this pursuit, like a pursuit of knowledge, education, information. Maybe you feel like you don't know enough. Maybe you recently started a job or something. You don't feel like you have enough information, or you know enough, or maybe some feelings of insecurity about not having enough information. So we have the new moon eclipse, so expect powerful change. And then we have the gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. Oh, that's very information. That's very interesting. Yeah, I feel like both of these energies, like you could be on the last push of something that you're working on. Maybe you're doing your last bit of research or some sort of presentation or some sort of knowledge share is what I'm getting. Whatever this is that you're working on, this information that you're gathering, and I'm getting multiple messages here, whether it's like a academic pursuit, it's for a job or something. I feel like there's just a lot on the line, but the stakes are high. And this idea of powerful change, I'm also feeling for some of you, if you're digging for information on your like root work, I got the message, like on your family tree, family history, something like that. I feel like whatever you find is going to be very impactful, and it's going to have a powerful impact on your life and your journey. It's going to be life-changing sort of thing. I'm also getting a lot of really powerful communicative energy as well. Some of you might feel the most inspired at night when the moon is out, as well as you charge towards this finish line. That was just some of the energy, the message that I received for someone. Could be very specific, but so we have the Secret of Camelot for Hidden Realms, the Authority of Spirit, and the Meditation, Peace, Relief, and Sanctuary. Well, I feel like that's really interesting, this idea of peace, relief, and sanctuary, because I'm feeling a really anxious energy. This diligence and intensity of digging for information, almost methodically, relentlessly, is almost, I just feel a lot of anxious energy surrounding that. And the Secret of Camelot, I feel like some of you, I'm just getting the energy that some of you are really kind of going full steam ahead on, like, even books, this idea of communication, this idea of information seeking, and the intensity of it really feels like air energy to me, and logic and reason, and just feeling like the intuition, the spiritual is being ignored. So whether that's you ignoring your physical needs, like you're just being you're not sleeping, you're not eating properly. I'm getting for some of you, you're just really digging into this so hard, and it's so intense that, I'm just getting the message here that I feel like Spirit is saying, don't forget about the spiritual side of things. Don't forget that logic and reason is one element to tap into. Logic and reason is one of the many tools that we have at our disposal. I also feel like the 3 energy, or 12, reduces down to 3. This idea of And we have books reduces down to 3 as well. Just for some reason, getting the message that this idea of friendship, camaraderie, like, I feel like this information seeking adventure that you're on is very isolating. And I'm getting the message to reach out to friends, to family. There could be potential for collaboration or assistance as you go forth on your journey. So we have the King of Wands, as well as the 6 of Rings. So, I mean, our King of Wands is about that leadership and success energy. So I do feel like that and the gibbous moon are talking to each other. Like, you know, all of your hard work and effort is going to pay off very soon. You're very close to reaching your goal. And in the 6 of Rings, assistance. And I just kind of mentioned that with the 3 energy that I'm feeling. This idea of it's okay to get help. It's okay to get assistance from others. You're not in this alone. Making sure all of our cards are, you can see them. Yeah, that's close. Okay. So we have our 10 of Rings as well, which is about a culmination, satisfaction. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a huge relief for you, and potentially also financial gain or financial success from the successful completion of whatever you're working on. So I definitely see that. It could be a point of worry for you. And then we have that 3 of Wands energy, which is about opportunity. Yeah, I said 3. I already called it. 3 energy is here. Collaboration, opportunity, development. I feel like it's really speaking about bringing others into the folds. You could be struggling, you know, in our communication was also one of the keywords for our dream card. You could be struggling to find the right information, like you're digging and digging and digging, and for whatever reason you cannot locate the information you're looking for. And I'm getting the message here that reaching out to others, collaboration is actually going to be the last bit that shakes things loose for you, that gets you like your last kick, the last thing that you need to complete this this endeavor. So I'm really, again, feeling a lot of really positive outcomes from this endeavor for you. So I feel like the final message is communication. You're almost there. The last stretch is encouraging you to come out of your isolation and not feel like you have to do this all on your own. Collaboration is going to be key for you, reaching out to others to, communicating with others to get that last bit of information or to finalize whatever this project is that you're working on. And just know that there's no reason to be worried about it. Success, satisfaction, this idea of completion and achievement is yours. And also to remember to take care of yourself along the way, not to continue putting off health and wellness when it comes to your mental, spiritual, and emotional being. That this idea of sanctuary should happen now. It should not happen just at the end. And like respecting that you are a multi-dimensional being, you're multifaceted. And, the conclusion of this will bring peace, will bring relief to you, but you also need to find peace in the intensity of this as well, and finding moments to rest and moments to meditate as you complete this huge goal. So these are the messages that I have channeled for you today. Books group, I hope this is helpful. If it was, make sure to drop a comment and let me know what resonated. Click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my Facebook page, and check out my Etsy shop where I curate content to help you on your spiritual journey. Thanks again for your time and your energy, and I will see you in an upcoming reading. Bye. Hello, love group, and welcome to your reading. So, let's see here. I feel like the apparent things that we see in this imagery are these two figures, and they're hugging each other. They're very close, but there's still like distance here down at the bottom. So maybe there's something standing in their way. Maybe there's still some sort of disconnect. And then we have this horse in the background, which I feel is kind of peculiar, standing in the background looking off to the side. Does this horse see something coming? Is there something that off in the distance that you can't see? I feel like that's kind of how love is in general, though. There's always something off in the distance that you can't quite see. So, we're going to consult our moon energy. What messages do we have in relationship to love, dreams, love? What is your subconscious mind trying to say to you? You could be talking, you could be, for some of you, thinking about like a distance love. I'm also getting like maybe a disconnect with yourself, loving yourself. Let's see what moon energy we have today. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Interesting. Love is not enough. Love alone is not enough. That message was me. Then full moon in Aquarius. So show the world the real you. And that's really interesting. Lots of full moon energy. Intense energy. Taurus and Aquarius energy. So we have air and earth energy. Communication is what I'm getting with the Aquarius. Communicating yourself. I said self-love. Self-love, loving yourself. Distance from yourself. Distance from love. Union, couple, marriage, affection, universal love, bonds, and sex. So you could be having lots of different interpretations for our love energy, our love dream love. Sky fire, messages, channels, and information. Sacred journey. Introversion, seeker, self-knowledge. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this is like you love. Messages, information. I feel like it's also like self-discovery, as I'm getting too. Like your dreams need a practical plan. It's telling me that you're dreaming. There could have been a lot of thought recently for some of you in your dreams and what you want to accomplish in your life, what you see your future holding for you. And I feel like some of that dreaming, some of that exploration could be a result of kind of like getting back to you almost. We have the Three of Cups. Again, that 3 energies coming up again. 3, 3, 3, and sacred as well. Three energy is about communication and friendship, social socialization. Well, I just feel like in general you're in a better mood. Like you're just in a happier, better place. You're full of life internally with all this full moon energy. I feel like it's internal energy speaking out. Just this like, self-knowledge, seeker energy, or if you don't feel like you're quite there yet. Three of Cups and Six of Cups. So healing and happiness. Yeah. I'm really feeling a lot of really positive, high vibrational energy from you. We have our King of Swords and the Hermit. Here. We are getting... We'll keep those together. Add that up here. We don't want our cards to fall off here. I want you to be able to see them all. Yeah. The Hermit energy is really speaking a lot to this idea of soul searching. So we have a lot of energy focused on your healing, your self-work type of conversations. Then we have our King of Swords energy. And I feel like our King of Swords energy is really connected to our Aquarius, our full moon in Aquarius, this idea of showing the world the real you, articulating and intelligently articulating your perspective, articulating who you are. It could mean that showing the world who you really are is in communication. Your form of communication could be an air energy type of communication, speaking, writing, something along those lines. I'm also feeling like there's a really receptive energy. Yeah, there's this tremendous amount of air energy. And I definitely feel like the message here is about communication. So with the dreams needing a practical plan, I feel like this could be definitely talking about the plan involving like collecting information, like being more logical and methodical potentially. If you are less that way, if you are more free-minded, free-spirited, I feel like the message here is to be a little bit more logical, more methodical about how you put your dreams into motion. So this idea of articulating, thinking through, being grounded mentally with your approach to this, and also gathering information, turning that information into knowledge and wisdom, and figuring out how you articulate or best articulate your message to the world. And I'm really feeling for a lot of you that you're actually still on the journey. You're still in the process of, seeking information, soul searching. You're still healing. I feel like you're in the process of, but even so, I'm feeling a lot of really intense, like I said, that inner strength, that inner energy, that moon energy, that you've just come alive. Like I feel like you've fell in love with yourself again, and you're discovering new things about yourself that you didn't know. Or maybe you're recently coming out of a relationship where you weren't able to freely and openly express yourself all the time, or you felt like you needed to kind of minimize yourself or wear a mask in order to please your partner or those around you, to be accepted, acceptable. But I'm feeling now you're really coming into a place where this deep love for yourself is going to come through. If you picked this card because you felt like it was going to be an intimate relationship, I'm just not vibing with that right now. I feel like there's a lot of self-work to be done here, and a lot of positive energy is going to come from that. I just feel a lot of abundance and light and peace coming from focusing on your inner love story and what that looks like moving forward. So these are the messages that I have channeled for you today, love group. I hope this was helpful. If it was, make sure to drop a comment and let me know what resonated. Click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as liking my Facebook page and checking out my Etsy shop, where I curate content to help you on your spiritual journey. Thanks again for your time and your energy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, buying group number 3, and welcome to your reading. So the first thing that comes to mind when I look at this, and even the key word, is this idea of consumerism. And I get like maybe overspending, maybe buying something to assuage or cover up the need to really be like looking into something inside, like you're trying to spending too much energy, I guess, on the outer world and not enough on the inner worlds. So it could also be related to exchanging, this idea of value, market, acquisition, and money. Definitely want to dig into our moon energy and other cards. But yeah, this idea of exchange, like exchange goods for services, this idea of a higher life. I'm getting like Taurus energy as well. Also a feeling of like fulfillment from being able to buy the things that you want. So let's consult our moon energy. Drop a comment. Let me know what you see as well in these images. They definitely capture that dream vibe, but they're a little quirky. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Very interesting. I feel like our Leo is saying you don't need things. You just need that inner fire burning inside of you. That is proof enough of who you are and what you stand for. New moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. I feel like that might be the message that some of you are looking for here. A lot of new energy. Are you? I feel like some of you might be starting a new like job, new career. I'm getting like graduating from college maybe, and like getting out into the working world. Finally being able to afford some things. I also feel like for those of you who have been working hard, that our new moon in Taurus is saying that your hard work will pay off. We have the water spirit, emotions, memory, and life force. This idea of memory is really interesting to me. Getting like maybe childhood was maybe you grew up with tight funds as a child, and maybe you're feeling like as an adult you want to kind of make up for lost time sort of thing, and the idea of financial restriction is a really triggering for you. And I feel like the message here with that is, again, instead of looking outside for, instead of looking outside to the material worlds, I feel like this idea of a life force and thinking about the source of your confidence, the source of your value, is really important for you. So some root work might be necessary to get down to some of those. Like if you're triggered by this idea of, you know, childhood being difficult or something like that, or placing value on material things because you struggled with it, or maybe you struggle with self-esteem, doing some root work might be really beneficial for you. And then we have the liminal dance, delicacy, fragility, and transience. Yeah, I feel like I'm really getting this lost soul energy for some reason. This idea of transience is like you don't have a foundation, roots. You could be disconnected from your family, from your roots. I'm getting potentially some of you might be adopted or run away from home. Just getting a lot of, oh man, this idea of fragility is really interesting. So when you look at the imagery on this card, it's like this big slab of stone is balancing on the peaks of these other stones. It feels very like any wrong move could make this whole thing topple over. For some of you, I could also see that like there are people holding you up, friends, that you call family sort of energy as well. But I'm just getting this kind of like on wobbly ground. Like this stone is not grounded. It's being held up off the ground, which means it's not grounded. And it's on the tips, the weakest points of these other stones. Let's get some more messages here into the conversation. So we have the Seven of Rings, diligence and investment. I think it's interesting that these rings are almost like they're holding these two big heavy things away from each other, or it's like it's the glue between two, or definitely like mirrored energies. That's very interesting imagery. Yeah, I'm getting the message that your emotional well-being energy is really connected to the physical world. We have the Two of Rings, adding to the more rings energy, more earth energy. Two of Rings is about adaptability and fluctuation. So it's about kind of balancing. Yeah, I feel like balancing your world, like your balancing your life, like your worldly responsibilities with, you know, your other things. That's why I feel like either you're off to a fresh start, or you're really young, right out of college or high school. For some of you might be really, really young. Four of Wands, the idea of prosperity and harmony. I feel like that prosperity and harmony is going to come for you when you rediscover or discover, potentially for the first time for some of you, the source of your confidence, the source of your life force. Because I feel like right now it's connected to your emotions, are connected to your ability to afford worldly things. Nice house, nice clothes, nice cars. And that is not, because those things come and go. Those things are in and out. But confidence, no one can take that away from you. That's the internal power. And I feel like even prosperity in this conversation, I feel like is not always related to money. Because our pentacles also covers well-being. It covers health as well. Queen of Wands, self-reliant and perceptive. So our Queen of Wands could represent a person coming into your life, and I'm feeling really strongly that they are. I'm getting the energy here that the Queen of Swords. My reading is awesome. Air sign energy. I'm getting really strong Aquarius energy, and I feel like Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any air sign, really Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but I'm really getting strong Aquarius energy, and I also feel like that's because, this idea of claiming your confidence, claiming who you are, genuinely who you are, unapologetically, is the energy that I feel like this person is going to bring into your world. This person is going to be very confident, very self-reliant. They're going to be, I'm just getting these messages, they're going to have like a sense of humor, and they're going to be intelligent. They're going to be very perceptive, and it's going to be like almost like they can read your mind. And I just feel like this person is going to be a really strong influence. And I do feel like this is going to become your energy, that your confidence lies inside of this energy, whether it is you eventually, like at your best, when you locate that source of confidence, your life force, I feel like it's going to really ground you. It's going to be a point and a place of harmony for you, a point and a place of resilience for you. And it's not to say that I feel like when you discover who you are, and I'm getting so many messages right now. When you discover the source of your confidence, when you discover the true source of your life force, success will come to you, prosperity will come to you, money will come to you. Until that point, you're going to be like this stone slab, teetering on the peaks of instability, teetering on the peaks of insecurity. I feel like this idea of investment is investment in yourself, and grounding your energy, grounding who you are, to me, is your prosperity, because it's going to bring you harmony, but I feel like it's also going to bring you monetary wealth as well. Right now, I feel like you're kind of the Two of Rings energy, this idea like you're kind of balancing, like this balancing act, and you're probably living above your means, I'm getting, for some of you. And spending more energy on what you appear and assuaging childhood traumas or things like that, rather than getting down to the source. So I feel like that is the message for you, is prosperity for you in particular is about tapping into the source, the true source and life force of who you are, finding your confidence, working through those childhood things, that root work energy. If you need, I'm getting the message that some of you really need some root work, spending time with that, and overcoming some of these insecurities about the haves and the have-nots, and feeling like if you don't have the newest outfit or the best car, that for somehow, some way you are failing. I feel like you're setting yourself back because you're not focused on wealth. You're focused on riches and material gain instead of true wealth and prosperity and harmony and all these different things. But I do feel like you're on your way. If this resonated with you and you're ready to get started, get going on this self-discovery, this path of self-discovery. So these are the messages that I have channeled for you today. My buying group number 3. If something resonated, make sure to drop a message down below. Also, let me know what you see in these dream cards as well, and what parts of the dream card really caught your attention. Click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload new content. Make sure also to like my Facebook page and check out my Etsy shop where I curate content to help you on your spiritual journey. So thank you again for your time and your energy today, and I look forward to speaking with you in a future video. Bye.